Okay, last week we learned some part of Unit 3, which is about future lifestyles, and we also discussed about these pictures, right? And we don't know what this thing gonna be happen in Cambodia. I think number one is possible, but number two is may not, right? Number three also may not, because I guess people may not like to live in one buildings together. But we have a lot in Phnom Penh, but smaller than these apartments. They don't have the airport or whatever on the top of the building. But we have a lot of big buildings where different people living there. They call them apartment, right? Apartment. Okay, so let's go to the next one. All right, so this, Sipal, can you hear me clearly or not?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, very good. All right, so let's start. I'm reading for you here. What may happen in the next 100 years? In 1900, an American civil engineer called John Watkins made a number of predictions about the world in 2000s. So he made predictions in 1900 here, but now it's 2000. I mean, not now. He made prediction for year 2000. So 100 year different, correct? Now 2021. Okay. Some of them were wrong, but some of them either completely correct or nearly correct. Okay. So now let's look at the his prediction together. What are his prediction? Okay. All right. Wireless telephone circuits will cross the world. Newspapers will publish color photographs of a battle in China an hour later. People will buy ready-cooked meals from stores similar to a bakery of today. All fast traffic within the city will be below ground or above ground level. Powerful electric light will speed up the growth of vegetables. A husband in the middle of Atlantic will be able to talk to his wife sitting at home in Chicago. Men will see around the world. Cameras will connect electrically with screens to show moving picture thousands of miles away. Pneumatic tubes will connect all the houses, deliver mail and goods. Now, I just want to share with you that this is amazing prediction. Do you know what is prediction? Everyone?
To guess.
Yes, to make a guess. Okay, to guess. All right. Wait a moment, please. Okay, let's try again. Oh, oh, okay, sorry. Okay, so prediction mean to guess. All right, you say to guess, but prediction come from the word predict. Predict is to guess, but prediction to make a guess. Okay, this one come from the word predict. You can guess about the future. So you see here in the year 1900 here, 1900 here, what, okay, Cambodia was about at that time. Cambodia, I guess, at that time was under French colonial, right? Okay, everyone, under French colonials, and normally people use horse, cows for transportation, right or wrong? They also have cars, but not many cars. Imagine Cambodia in this year. Okay, but a man in the other country in Europe, in America here, he's American, so he's in America. He make prediction about the world, this kind of thing. How amazing is it, right? Okay, so uh, I would like to ask some students to read first. Oh, I made it for you again. All right. So listen carefully. What may happen in the next 100 years? In 1900, an American civil engineer called John Watkins made a number of predictions about the world in 2000. Some of them were wrong, but some were either completely correct or nearly correct. Wireless telephone circuits will cross the world. Newspaper will publish color photographs of a battle in China an hour later. People will buy ready-cooked meals from stores similar to a bakeries of today. At all fast traffic within a city will be below ground or above ground level. Powerful electric light will speed up the growth of vegetable. A husband in the middle of the Atlantic will be able to talk to his wife sitting at home in Chicago. Men will see around the world. Cameras will connect electrically with screens to show moving pictures thousands of miles away. Pneumatic tubes will connect all houses to deliver mails and goods. Okay, so I would like you to read this one again, please, for your friends.
Yes, sure. What may happen in the next 100 years? In 1900, an American civil engineer called John Watkins made a number of predictions about the world in 2000. Some of them were wrong, but some were either completely correct or nearly correct. Wireless telephone circuit will cross the world. Newspaper will publish color photographs of the battle in China an hour later. People will buy ready cooked meals from stores similar to our bakery of today. Alpha Alpha traffic within in the within the city will be below ground or above ground level. Powerful electric light will speed up the growth of football. A husband in the middle of the Atlantic will be able to talk to his wife sitting at home in Chicago. Men will see around the world. Camera will connect electrically with screen to show moving pictures thousands of miles away. Pigmatic tube will connect all houses to development and good.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, do you have any difficult word from this, everyone? Any difficult word you want me to translate for you? Okay, no? All right, so let me ask you one question. Which one is true today? Now, read it together again, but then I ask you which one is it true or not? Now, the first one, wireless telephone circuits will cross the world. True or false nowadays? Hello, everyone.
True, teacher.
Okay, it's true now. Even now, I'm using my computer here. I'm using the internet teaching you here from the school. We use the wireless, right? You can say wireless telephone, but wireless. Okay, now the second one. Newspaper will publish color photographs of a battle in China an hour later. True or false? Hello, can you help me, everyone? You cannot just keep quiet. Newspaper, newspaper like Cambodia normally they call cassette will publish color photographs. You print the colorful one of a battle, a war, kind of war in China an hour later. If there is war some places, they can publish an hour later. True or false? Hello?
An hour later.
What is it again?
I think it's not. It's not true.
Why it is not true?
So, an hour later.
Yeah. Now even they can lie, okay? Okay. Yeah. Now even they can lie, they can lie on screen, not even cover letter. Just keep it here. So I think maybe at 9, around 9, I will call you, okay? You can wait around here or you can have breakfast. All right? Because now I'm teaching. Okay, yes. All right. This is completely true, everyone, because newspaper publish color photograph, not even an hour later, less than an hour. And year 2000s, okay, it's true, an hour later, but now even they have the camera, like you see in Thailand. Nowadays there is a demonstrations, demonstrations, riots in Bangkok, and a lot of people, they just live from the scenes, so we Cambodian people can see what is going on in Thailand, what is going on in Myanmar. Have you ever seen the news, everyone? Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh, what happened to my student?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you very much. Let's go to the next one. People will buy ready cooked meals from stores similar to a bakery out today. Is it true or false? Not true or false with our country nowadays. So is it true or false?
True.
This is true, right? Many people now, they don't want to cook meals. They just go out and buy. Especially in the evening, you see around Nut Market, Po Chibong Market, the place where people can buy ready cooked meals. They just go and okay. Then this one, all fast traffic within the city will be below ground or above ground. Is it true or false?
True, teacher.
Are you sure underground in Cambodia?
In Cambodia, in our city, no.
In Cambodia, in other country, even in Thailand, not all, some okay, above ground and below, but they call subway. Thailand, I think maybe they also don't have subway. For the Malaysia and Singapore, they have subway and above ground, but they don't have, not all of them, some only. Okay, then we go to the next one. Powerful electric light will speed up the growth of vegetables. True or false?
True.
Yeah, this is must be true. A husband in the middle of Atlantic will be able to talk to his wife sitting at home in Chicago. True or false? I think my student never opened the book and read it.
Sure. It's
Yes.
made they can make conversation.
Yes, just like you and me
I
now.
think I think true.
You're not you think through it is completely true,
It's
right? No
true.
need to think because even now you at home in your bed sleeping, not yet getting up, but you still can study with me, right? We can talk to each other. Correct or not? Okay, man will see around the world. Camera will connect electrically with screen to show moving picture thousands of miles away. True or false?
True.
True. When a land so powerless, what happened? Okay, true. Okay, all right. All right, how about this one? Pneumatic tubes will connect all houses to deliver mails and goods. Is
I
it?
don't understand for
This,
this.
this, this is you just understand the tube. The tube here, tube. Okay, just translate for you. Something like that. Can you understand? Yeah. Like they connect all the houses together. So one example, if you want to send now, if suppose if you want to buy a book from the school, so the school gonna send the book to your house with using the tube here. Can or not? Like Harry Potter, Harry Potter they use a kind of birds, but this one no, they use the tube. In Cambodia, they use the tube to what we call um, for the water, for the waste food and everything. So we threw them away in the tubes, and the tube gonna bring them to the place where they can, you know, process to the clean one. But I don't think pneumatic tubes will be possible. Yeah, even other country, modern country, they don't use this one. They use the post office, post office. Okay, if you don't know what is pneumatic tube, so let me just go and show you a little bit in case you want to know what is pneumatic tube. So let me, okay. Okay, here I have pneumatic, and the thin pneumatic tube is like this. You can look at the picture. It look like this. Okay, it use tube. Yeah, you see here. Just show you the picture here. So it look like this. The tube connect from the school to your house, something like that. So if you write a book, you put the book in here, and then maybe 2 or 3 minutes later, the book is at your house. Is it possible?
No.
No, it is impossible. So maybe it is not true. That's why we said that some of them were wrong. Okay, so if you don't have any question and we discuss a lot on this one, we can go to the next one. All right, the next one, listen to the expert. Okay, expert. Okay, expert. Yeah, discussing John Watkins prediction and answer the question. So now you have to listen to the they are talking about John Watkins predictions. So these are John Watkins predictions. We have, I got a number for you: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 predictions. So now they are talking about them. Number one, question number one: what prediction did they discuss? Okay, so do they discuss all? They discuss only 1, 2, or 3, or they discuss number 5, number 7? So this one you have to write the prediction that you hear from the conversation. Number 2, what does Dr. Blavatnik, so Dr. Blavatnik is an expert, think about the future of traffic in cities? So, okay, so what does he think about traffic in the city? And number 3, what is Professor Ken prediction about traffic in new city? Okay, so this is about future of traffic in city, and this one about the traffic in new city. So different professor. This one doctor, this one professor. And number 4, how might we grow vegetable in the future according to Dr. Blavatnik? Yeah. And number 5, what the professor can say about the global population? Okay, now Nalayan, I want you to read all the question again before you start listens and answer the question.
1. Which prediction did they discuss? 2. What does Dr. Blavatnik think about the future of traffic in cities? 3. What is Professor Keen's prediction about traffic in new cities? 4. How might we grow vegetable in the future according to Dr. Blavatnik?
Blavatnik.
5. Prawanik. 5. What does Professor Keen say about the global population?
Okay. Are you ready to listen and answer the question? I will play 2 times for you. Here we go. Oh. Why this one not play automatically?
3.1. I have with me 2 experts, Professor Keen and Dr. Blavatnik, and we're going to discuss predictions made over 100 years ago by the American engineer John Watkins. Professor Keen, what did you think about John Watkins' predictions?
They were amazingly accurate. One of his predictions was wireless telephone circuits will cross the world. This sounds very similar to the internet. And Watkins made the prediction before computers and just after the invention of the telephone.
That's right. He also predicted newspapers will publish color photographs of an event 1 hour later. We can do this now with digital cameras and news websites. But in 1900, this was an extraordinary thing to predict.
Absolutely. What other things did he write about?
Well, he also predicted ready-cooked meals.
And today we buy ready-cooked meals from supermarkets.
Yes, that's right. Watkins believed that we would buy the meals from bakeries, which is very close.
Indeed. So, Dr. Blavatnik, are there any predictions Watkins got wrong?
Well, he predicted all fast traffic within the city will be below ground or above ground level. I think traffic here means any kind of fast transport, rather than just cars. He probably meant trains and buses as well.
So he was partly right.
Yes, he was. Subway systems in big cities mean that a lot of traffic in Watkins' sense is underground. However, it is unlikely that all traffic will be below ground or above ground level in the future.
I think you're right about cities that already exist, like New York and Tokyo. I think they will have some traffic running at ground level. But for new cities, cities that we build in the future, we will probably use subway systems or overground monorails. But it is likely that there'll be a car-free zone in the centre of big cities.
Good, okay. Can we look at the next prediction? Powerful electric light will speed up the growth of vegetables.
This is another amazing prediction. Artificial light is used in greenhouses.
And what about the future? Will we use electricity to grow vegetables in the next 100 years?
No, we definitely won't. It's a waste of electricity, basically. There are some cutting-edge companies that can grow vegetables in very hot areas without fresh water, and that only use natural light. It's a very efficient system, and in the future, it might be the main way we produce fresh vegetables.
Yes, that makes sense. We probably won't have enough electricity to heat or light greenhouses in the future. I'm sure that the global population will grow so fast in the next 100 years, we'll only use natural resources like sunlight.
And we will definitely use fresh water more carefully. Water will be our most precious and important resource in the next 100 years. With the right technology, it is possible that there will be enough water for everyone.
Some areas may actually run out of water if climate change continues. As weather patterns change, some places may not get any rain for years, so we really do have to...
Okay, everyone. So now let's listen again one more time.
3.1.
I have with me two experts, Professor Keene and Dr. Blavatnik, and we're going to discuss predictions made over 100 years ago by the American engineer John Watkins. Professor Keene, what did you think about John Watkins' predictions?
They were amazingly accurate. One of his predictions was wireless telephone circuits will cross the world. This sounds very similar to the internet. And Watkins made the prediction before computers and just after the invention of the telephone.
That's right. He also predicted newspapers will publish color photographs of an event 1 hour later. We can do this now with digital cameras and news websites. But in 1900, this was an extraordinary thing to predict.
Absolutely. What other things did he write about?
Well, he also predicted ready-cooked meals.
And today we buy ready-cooked meals from supermarkets.
Yes, that's right. Watkins believed that we would buy the meals from bakeries, which is very close.
Indeed. So, Dr. Blavatnik, are there any predictions Watkins got wrong?
Well, he predicted all fast traffic within the city will be below ground or above ground level. I think traffic here means any kind of fast transport, rather than just cars. He probably meant trains and buses as well.
So he was partly right.
Yes, he was. Subway systems in big cities mean that a lot of traffic in Watkins' sense is underground. However, it is unlikely that all traffic will be below ground or above ground level in the future.
I think you're right about cities that already exist, like New York and Tokyo. I think they will have some traffic running at ground level, but for new cities, cities that we build in the future, we will probably use subway systems or overground monorails. But it is likely that there'll be a car-free zone in the centre of big cities.
Good, okay. Can we look at the next prediction? Powerful electric light will speed up the growth of vegetables.
This is another amazing prediction. Artificial light is used in greenhouses.
And what about the future? Will we use electricity to grow vegetables in the next 100 years?
No, We definitely won't. It's a waste of electricity, basically. There are some cutting-edge companies that can grow vegetables in very hot areas without fresh water, and that only use natural light. It's a very efficient system, and in the future, it might be the main way we produce fresh vegetables.
Yes, that makes sense. We probably won't have enough electricity to heat or light greenhouses in the future. I'm sure that the global population will grow so fast in the next 100 years, we'll only use natural resources like sunlight.
And we will definitely use fresh water more carefully. Water will be our most precious and important resource in the next 100 years. With the right technology, it is possible that there will be enough water for everyone.
Some areas may actually run out of water if climate change continues. As weather patterns change, some places may not get any rain for years, so we really do have to...
Okay, thank you very much. So now let's check the answer together. Number 1, what predictions did they discuss? Okay, I think I have to call you, otherwise no answer. I will call Ripple.
Yeah, teacher. They prediction about wireless telephone.
Not the prediction about. What prediction they discuss? The prediction that they discuss are.
The prediction that they discuss are wireless telephone.
Okay.
Sure. Can I call number 1, number 2?
Now you have to read.
Oh, a wireless telephone, circus will across the world, newspaper will public color, and also by the people will buy ready cooked meal from the store. And about the traffic, and one more is about the powerful of electric light.
Okay, thank you very much. Excellent. Wireless telephone circuits, newspaper, color photographs, already cooked meals, fast traffic within the city, electric light, and grow of vegetables. Okay, now let's go to number 2. What does Dr. Blavanik think about the future of traffic in cities? Suji? Oh, Suji is not available. So I will call. Okay, I don't know who I should call now. Okay, how about Some sorry. Sophia? Manin? Chai? Yeah, okay.
Can I give you my answer?
Okay, then.
He saying traffic are kind of transport rather than just car.
So, yeah, sure, this is what he think, but the question, what does he think about future of traffic in city? Future.
How about he probably like train and bus are as well.
We know that the train and bus are all part of traffic. I mean, this one is a comparison between his thought with John Watkins prediction. John Watkins said all fast traffic would be below or above the ground. Okay, so it is unlikely that all traffic will be below ground or above ground. Okay, this is what he thought about. And he said, yeah, your answer is part of it. He said that the traffic here is not necessarily linked to be train and plane. It can be fast, bus and cars and thing as well. So it is unlikely. It is not possible. Okay. Oh, number 3. What is Professor Ken's prediction about traffic in new cities? Okay, Nalayan, can you help me? I think you have the answer.
she thinks it's true because in the future it will going to have a new city that build it, and it will have the subway or anything else above the ground.
Okay. Yes, there will be probably. Okay. So probably opposite unlikely. Uh, to be subway system or overground monorails, and it likely to be a car-free zone in the city. For the new city, right? New city, they may have a prepare and plan not to have a lot of roads in the city, but if you want to travel, you can do underground or above ground. So the ground people for walking only or buying, for example. Okay, number four. Number four, how might we grow vegetable in the future, according to Dr. Blavanik?
They are using natural light.
Okay, they are using natural light. Okay, so use natural light without fresh water. Yeah, it's possible nowadays. Some Middle East country like Arab country, even in China, some part of the places they have to use natural light to grow the vegetable. But in Cambodia, we need a lot. We need water, right? Yeah, without water, we cannot grow. This is about technology, about professional in agriculture. And number five, what the professor can say about global population? Yes, everyone.
Global population will grow fast in the next 100 years.
Yes, will grow fast in the next 100 years. I think now, yeah, but in Cambodia, we don't have big population. It is about 15 million people, compared to Thailand. Thailand, 78, 80 millions. So almost five times difference. Five times different. Yeah, Thailand is bigger than Cambodia. And Vietnam, right? Only Ho Chi Minh alone. Ho Chi Minh alone, the population of Ho Chi Minh is about 10 millions, almost as big as Cambodia. Cambodia 15 millions, the whole country. But Vietnam, there are two big cities there, Ho Chi Minh and Hanoi. We just talk about Ho Chi Minh alone is about 10 million people. So that the population grow a lot in other countries, but not in our countries. What happened to our Cambodian people? We don't reproduce a lot, right? We have a lot of babies. So for your generation, once you get married, it is good to have more babies. Everyone. According to Samdech Solkhe, he said that he urged people to have more children. I don't know, I forgot already. It was long in his speech. He said that, okay, Cambodian people should have more children because our population is very low. That's why there's not many consumption. You study economic, correct, everyone? So if you study economics, you see supply and demand. Yeah, right or wrong? Hello?
Right.
Yeah, supply and demand. So we talk about supply and demand. You see here, because our demand is very low, very low. So that's why we cannot produce a lot. One, we cannot make a lot of product. A lot of investor from foreign countries, they don't come to our country to make investment because the power of buyer is very small. Now, if they want to set up their industry, their factory, they set up in Vietnam, they set up in Thailand because the population is in Thailand is around 78 million. In Vietnam, around 80 plus million, right? In Malaysia is around 40 million people. So do you think that they come to Cambodia with the population is only 15 million here? 15 million here, they should set up because we are neighboring country with Vietnam and Thailand. They should set up their companies in Thailand, and then they transport to our country, set up the company in Vietnam, and then they said, then they transport to our country. It is better to set up in our country with the population 15 millions. Here they have a lot of people to work for them, you know, labor. You learn economic, you should know this word, right? Labor, right? Labor. Yeah, they have enough labor, they have enough resource. Okay, so they have everything in big country with big population, and they have buyers. So people in the country gonna buy the product. Okay, but in Cambodia it's smaller, so that's why we don't have many job, I guess, maybe. All right, so any question with this exercise? Hello, my students. We have a lot of students here. Seng Lee, Chai E, Mai Ching, Rosikin, Funan, Romani, Sinai, Ulea. But I don't hear from you at all. What happened? Can you say yes or no here? Do you have questions? How? Oh. How about the student? Yeah. Nalan, can you hear me clearly or not?
Very clear.
Very clear. Okay, I don't know how the other student. Maybe the internet is very big. Okay, so now let's go to the next one. Okay, this one is the conversation. I think if you use a mobile phone, you can zoom in and zoom out. I will play the tape for you again. You can read along quietly. We don't need to practice reading this. I just want you to listen and practice reading by yourself alone. This is from the listening. Okay, here we go. I play for you again.
3.1.
I have with me two experts, Professor Keene and Dr. Blavatnik, and we're going to discuss predictions made over 100 years ago by the American engineer John Watkins. Professor Keene, what did you think about John Watkins' predictions?
They were amazingly accurate. One of his predictions was wireless telephone circuits will cross the world. This sounds very similar to the internet. And Watkins made the prediction before computers and just after the invention of the telephone.
That's right. He also predicted newspapers will publish color photographs of an event 1 hour later. We can do this now with digital cameras and news websites. But in 1900, this was an extraordinary thing to predict.
Absolutely. What other things did he write about?
Well, he also predicted ready-cooked meals.
And today we buy ready-cooked meals from supermarkets.
Yes, that's right. Watkins believed that we would buy the meals from bakeries, which is very close.
Indeed. So, Dr. Blavatnik, are there any predictions Watkins got wrong?
Well, he predicted all fast traffic within the city will be below ground or above ground level. I think traffic here means any kind of fast transport rather than just cars. He probably meant trains and buses as well.
So he was partly right.
Yes, he was. Subway systems in big cities mean that a lot of traffic in Watkins' sense is underground. However, it is unlikely that all traffic will be below ground or above ground level in the future.
I think you're right about cities that already exist, like New York and Tokyo. I think they will have some traffic running at ground level, but for new cities that we build in the future, we will probably use subway systems or overground monorails. But it is likely that there'll be a car-free zone in the centre of big cities.
Good. Okay. Can we look at the next prediction? Powerful electric light will speed up the growth of vegetables.
This is another amazing prediction. Artificial light is used in greenhouses.
And what about the future? Will we use electricity to grow vegetables in the next 100 years?
No, we definitely won't. It's a waste of electricity, basically. There are some cutting-edge companies that can grow vegetables in very hot areas without fresh water, and that only use natural light. It's a very efficient system, and in the future, it might be the main way we produce fresh vegetables.
Yes, that makes sense. We probably won't have enough electricity to heat or light greenhouses in the future. I'm sure that the global population will grow so fast in the next 100 years, we'll only use natural resources like sunlight.
And we will definitely use fresh water more carefully. Water will be our most precious and important resource in the next 100 years. With the right technology, it is possible that there will be enough water for everyone.
Some areas may actually run out of water if climate change continues. As weather patterns change, some places may not get any rain for years. So we really do have to...
All right, thank you very much. I just want you to practice listening and read the transcript here. Now let's go to our lesson. Now, do we have the video for you? Oh, we have the video, guys. Okay, but we have to study this one first. So we still have 40 more minutes. Okay, I think we can cover this. All right, this is important, everyone. You have to be careful with the lesson. Pay attention. Okay, you can use this thing a lot in your work, especially if you are a manager and you have to write a report. You need to, because you have to make a lot of predictions in your work. I give you example. Now, if you open a company, sell company, and you want to, you have to think, okay, how many items, for example, how many item, just example, if you sell clothes or if you sell any kind of product, how many items should you order from China, from America, for example, and sell in Cambodia? So how do you know how many? You say, okay, I may want to buy what is it, 10,000 item, 10,000 item here. I want to buy 10,000 watches. Example, if you sell watch. Now, if you buy 10,000 watch, you have to sell it, in 1 month, for example. So you have to sell this 10,000 watch in 1 month. So how can you do that? You make prediction. You make a prediction, you know, but your prediction, you can check with your customer. Okay, do you have enough customer? You make, I mean, people have good economic nowadays, right? Is watch popular in Battambang? Just give you example, something like that. So you just ask yourself a lot of questions and then you make prediction. Okay, I'm gonna buy 10,000 watch to sell in my city, so I have to make order now. So this is predictions. That's why I said the lesson is important. It's important in the sense that if you want to write a report, if you want to speak with your manager, with your CEO in a meeting, you have some phrases and you know what you are talking about, and you use the correct English, all right, to represent your idea, your thought. Okay, so let's look at this together, everyone. Find and underline these phrases in the strip. So this one we don't need, okay? Put the phrases in the correct place on the scale. So we have scale. This one 0, okay, 0, and this one just say 50%, 50%, and this one 100%, and this one maybe 25%. Just say something like that, and this one 75%. Okay, so we said we give you one example. Definitely one. You see, definitely one here. Letter C is here, means 0. It is impossible. Yeah, it cannot be happen. It is impossible. And they give you one more example. Possible here is 50% and certain is 100%. It's going to happen. Okay, so should I give you one more example? Oh, I don't have the example. I have the answer for you. So just do one more as an example. Which one do you want to get as an example? A until I here. Which one? Hello? Oh, what happened now? My students. Yeah? My. Okay. Is it
Yes.
my? Okay, Mike. Oh, Mike. Might it may be around, might, I think, let's see, will probably okay. So might, I guess, is 50%. So I will put letter E here. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay, so the rest, can you do it by yourself? So we have will, probably won't, definitely won't, will, definitely, may, is likely, is unlikely, is possible. So might mean possible. Okay. So the rest, please do it by yourself. I think I can give you around 5 minutes to think about them. Don't worry, mistake is not a problem. All right, we check the answer at 8:06. Yes.
Can you explain me again? At the moment, my internet is slow. I can't hear you.
Okay, that's okay. So we have A, will, probably, B, probably won't, C, definitely won't, D, will, definitely, E, may, F, may, G is likely, H is unlikely, I is possible. Now we want you to put them in the timeline here. And you see here, this from here 0% impossible, 50% possible, and certainly certain 100%. So we want to put you, I give you one more, is because letter C here, definitely won't mean 0%. It can be happen. Okay. And I give you one more example, letter E, might, 50%. Like example, oh, my boyfriend might come home, or might come here. So when you say might come here, mean 50% he come and 50% he doesn't come. You get it or not?
Yes. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, please. The rest do it by yourself. So you have 3 more minutes only. Okay, so now we check the answer together. Now we have letter C and we have letter E. Done. Okay, how about... Oh, wait a moment, please. I pick up the phone. You can continue doing it. Okay, let's continue, everyone. Okay, so now we have letter C, 0%, and letter E, 50%. How about the other? How about letter A? Yes? Hello?
50%.
75.
Oh, somebody says 75 and somebody says 50. That's okay. I put letter A here. And then, okay, so they would up here. Letter A here and put letter A here. Okay, how about letter B? Probably 1. That's okay. You can have different answer. Don't worry.
25.
Okay, 25. All right. How
Impossible.
about... Okay, how about letter D? Will definitely.
The 10.
Yeah,
100.
100%. Okay, how about May already? How about May?
50%.
50%. May, letter F. Okay. Okay, how about is likely?
100.
20.
100%.
75.
Oh, somebody says 75. Okay, how about is unlikely?
Impossible.
Is unlikely is impossible, 0%, letter H. Okay, how about I is possible?
50%.
Yeah, you see the word possible here, so I must be. So ready, right? Do you want to check the answer? You must. Okay, here the answer. So we have C. We have only C here for 0%. Only one, C. How about 25%? We have B, H, and K. Oh, here we don't have K, sorry. Okay, so we have B and H. All right, so B and H is one. B and H. And then E, F, I. E, F, I, so no A. Okay, E, F, I. I will clear this one. All right, we have only E, F, I, and 75%. We have A, G, L. So we have A, correct, G, correct, but L we don't have here. And then we have D, J. We have D, where is G? G is in here already. So this one J. J we don't have here as well. So we have D only. Okay, so you can look at your answer, everyone. I clean it up here to make it more easy looks. So don't worry, for K, for L, and J here, I just give you the answer. Now, I did for you again from this thing you have to remember, because you know when you write a sentence, if example you say that okay, if you say that it is unlikely, yeah, it is unlikely to rain. Okay, It is unlikely to rain today. When you say it is unlikely, so you see unlikely letter H. Where is letter H here? 25%. You mean it. You don't say 0%, but you say it is 25% is going to rain or what, right? But if you say it is impossible, it is impossible to rain. So it is impossible means 0%. If you say it might rain today, 50%. So you see here the degree of your prediction based on this word. So you should know how to use this word properly. What you need to remember, you see, okay, definitely 0%. If you want to say 25%, it would be probably 1 and letter A. What is it? It's unlikely. 50% this and the rest. Okay, so any question with this exercise? If you don't have questions, I will go to letter A, letter K, letter L, and letter J. Now we don't see letter K, L, J here. Hello? Hello, guys? Oh, what happened? I always think of my internet, right? When nobody answer my question, yes or no. Okay. Hello?
Yeah, teacher.
Why it take you so long to say yes or no? Okay, any question?
No.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so you see here, this is letter J, letter K, and letter L. All right. So I may bring this one for you here. Down here, just put here down here. Okay. So then you can see it a little bit more clearly. All right. Okay. So this one. Okay, this one. So letter K, letter L, and letter J. You can see here. And add this expression to the scale. So I already add for you. I am sure X here can be everything, you know, whatever you want to talk about. I am sure X will. So X here. I am sure J here. I am sure X will. This one 100%. K. I don't think X will. So I don't think X will here. K 25%. And I think X will. I think X will. This one is 75%. You see will here, 75%. Okay. Can you follow that? Everyone, just remember them. Then we have to look into what is X here. Hello, step by step. Questions? Oh my gosh, what happened?
No, teacher.
Yes. Now, okay. So you note the structure. We will use likely, unlikely, possibly, possible. So you can see it is likely that there will be a car-free zone. So if you use likely, but from here we have likely, see, unlikely. So you can see here it is likely that there will be. So you have to take note with the bold word here, bold here. It is unlikely that there will be car-free zone. It is unlikely that all traffic and then will. Yeah, it is possible that, and then this one you have to have will. So remember them. This is the structure. You cannot change them. If you change, you make mistake, and it is not a prediction. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. All right, now let's go to the exercise. I think when you do the exercise, then you have question. You have more question about this. All right. Okay. Okay. So now let's look at the exercise here. They want you to read the sentences and write a second sentence with a similar meaning. So you have to read this and you have to write the other one. Now I give you example. Please don't close your eyes. Listen to me carefully. Okay, number one, we will definitely prevent malaria by 2050. So you see will definitely. Now if you look at will definitely, just go back, okay? So will definitely, if you look at this, what? Will definitely, where is will definitely? Okay, A here, right? Where is A? 75%, correct? Yes or no?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, so the phrase that you can use with 75% is only G. Where is G? Okay, it's likely. Or you can use L. L, what is it? L here. L here. I think it will. Okay, now let's look at our exercise. It starts with I am. So what is it? Oh, will definitely. Let's go back. Where is will definitely? This one will probably. Sorry, not will definitely. Where is will definitely? Okay, here, letter D here. Sorry, my gosh, what happened? Okay, this 100% correct? Hello?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so now letter J. J also 100%. So you go and see letter J. What is it, J here? Oh, okay, J. I am sure X will. Yes? All right. So X here, what is it? Let's look at the exercise. So you see, will probably, and then I am sure. Yeah? I am sure we will prevent malaria by 2050. So we will and prevent malaria by 2050. And definitely here, remove by I am sure here. And then the sentence is, you have the new one. I give you one more example with number 2. Let's look at number 2 together. People will probably grow taller in the future. So will probably. And the use sentence start with it is. Now let's go to will probably. Let's go and see will probably, all right? So will probably, let's look at will probably. Where is will probably? Okay, here will probably, letter A. So then this one is, what is it? 75%, right? 75%, and with letter G. G is likely, and letter L. So you go letter G is likely, and letter L is I think, start with I. If letter L start with I here, I think X will. So but the phrase with likely, you can see here, it is likely that there will be a car-free zone. It is likely, start with it is. So your number 2 here will be start with likely. So this one, it is likely that what? The people will grow taller in the future. Yeah, it is likely that people will grow taller in the future. Okay, guys, do you understand this exercise?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So now I think I can give you around maybe 8 minutes. So you have 8 minutes to rewrite the second sentence of each. Make sure they have the same meaning, and we check the answer at 8:28. Okay, please do it right now, quietly. We're gonna check the answer together at 8:28. If you have a question, you can ask. Don't worry. Okay,
Hello, teacher.
Yes, hello.
Can you back the slide about JKL? I screenshot.
Oh, you did not take note on your textbook. Only on your textbook, you know. Do you have textbook?
Yes, sir.
It's in your
Yes,
text.
sir.
Okay, ready now?
Yes, sir. Thanks, teacher.
Okay. It's all from your textbook. Okay, now time is up. Can we check the answer right now? Okay, number 3. Triple.
Yeah, teacher. Number 3. Wait. It is unlikely that age cool down in the next 50 years.
It is unlikely that
Age cool
Earth,
down.
the Earth will, you forget will, I think, will cool down here. It is unlikely that the Earth will cool down in the next 50 years. Okay? I want you to look at this one here. It is unlikely, you see bold, all traffic, and then we have will one more. Yes, Triple?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay. Okay, number 4, Siu Yi. No, Siu Yi today is not available. Manin,
Yes, sir.
number 4.
I am not sure. I am not sure, Daddy. I am not sure.
There,
Wait, I am not sure there will be a
colony.
colony on Mars in my lifetime.
Okay. I am sure there won't be a colonies on Mars in my lifetime, or you can, yeah, I'm not sure, it's not. Do we have I'm not sure here? Let's go and see. So we say I am sure, not I am not sure. We don't have I am not sure, okay? All right. So I am sure there won't be a colony on Mars in my lifetime. Take note, please. Okay, number 5, Willette.
Yes, sir. We
V1.
we dancing. Teacher, I'm not so.
Okay, you have to go back and look at this one. So you see this one, right? Possible with my, okay? My and may and
Yeah.
I. So my, may and I. Let's see. We have E, F, I. E, my, F, may, I. What is it? Is possible. Okay. So we. So what is it? We. Okay. We might or mayable. You can. Okay. You delete my. We may, right? We may fly from New York to Tokyo in less than 2 hours. Okay. All right.
Yes.
We might fly from New York to Tokyo in less than 2 hours. If you want to put in the future, also no problem. You say in the future we may fly from New York to Tokyo in less than 2 hours. You can say that. Okay, number 6. I don't know who I should call. Mei Ching. Okay. How about some An? Okay. How about the line? I have to call the same student over and over again. And the line.
Oil reserves will probably run out by 2050.
Okay, will probably or are likely. Oh, but are is okay, but this one it is likely, but this one you change oil reserves. Okay, so I think your answer is correct, better than are likely. Just say oil reserve will probably run out by 2050. So, all right. I give you more possible answer if it is possible to give you answer. Okay, number 7, triple.
Me again?
You have to call again because other students are very, very quiet.
We probably. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure for this one.
Okay, this one we probably won't find intelligent life on another planet. Okay.
Oh, I'm got correct one.
Okay, number 8. Number 8, Manin again.
Yes, sir.
Manin, what is it? Print newspaper may disappear.
It is my right, sir.
It is might cannot. Might is verbs, but possible can. It is possible
It is possible
that
print
print
news
newspaper
that
will disappear.
print newspaper disappear.
Will disappear. Don't forget will. Will
Thank you,
disappear.
sir.
Yeah. Number 9. It is possible. So possible, may or may, right? There may or may be direct train line between UK and China by 2100. Want to say, I'm sure car will probably become hand-free. So I am sure cars will definitely become hand-free. To show how confident you are in your prediction. Okay, how confident you are in your prediction. Okay, now Nalayan, can you read with me? I will read the exercise and you read the answer. Okay.
Yes,
Now we
sure.
go. Right. Number 1. We will definitely prevent malaria by 2050.
I am sure we will prevent malaria by 2050.
People will probably grow taller in the future.
It is likely that people will grow taller in the future.
Number 3. The Earth probably won't cool down in the next 50 years.
It is unlikely that the Earth will cool down in the next 50 years.
There definitely won't be a colony on Mars in my lifetime.
I am sure there won't be a colony on Mars in my lifetime.
In the future, it might be possible to fly from New York to Tokyo in less than 2 hours.
We might be able to fly from New York to Tokyo in less than 2 hours.
It is likely that oil reserves will run out by 2050.
Oil reserves will probably run out by 2050.
It is unlikely that we will find intelligent life on another planet.
We probably won't find intelligent life on another planet.
Print newspapers will disappear.
It is possible that print newspaper will disappear.
It is possible there will be a direct train line between the UK and China by 2100.
There might be a direct train line between the UK and China by 2100.
Yeah, you can say so. Okay, and 10, I am sure cars will become hand-free.
Car will definitely become hand-free.
Okay, thank you very much. This exercise, if you don't practice it at home, you are not going to learn it. Once you go, if you want to practice at home, you can just look at the exercises and you rewrite the sentences again. Now, if you make them all correct, and then excellent, right? You improve, you practice a lot, and you can use it in speaking and writing. But if you don't practice, believe me, you are not gonna learn anything because this is seem to be new. Okay, right now we can have a break. Next session, we are going to the listening again about these 3 guys. And we're gonna come back at 9 and 10. So our second session start normally at 9 and 10. Okay, now you can enjoy your break. Thank you very much. Bye-bye for now. Hello, bye-bye for now. See you again at the second session.
Yeah, teacher.
Yeah.